Hello, everyone. Very cool. It's as if some people are really, really jittery about 2027, and already they have unleashed their propaganda machines all over the place. Right now, if you go through internet, this is something that I've observed. And there's someone called Obiasogu David, whom I use some of his thoughts a lot on my channel, my videos. He said lately there's been increased sponsored slow campaigns against Peter Obi. Big news platform and blogs frequently share content that denigrate him and distort truths to hurt his ambition. There's an uncomfortable fact Tinubu and his team know about Obi's chances in 2027. And I think earlier, yesterday, I had seen some of the things. One of the things that I saw yesterday, and I think I screenshot it, was where someone was asking them, oh, what seems to be the matter that some people, all they do is that they were sort of like putting out the same message. So it's almost as if in their WhatsApp group, they've already given their messages to put out against Mr. Peter Bia. This kind of mentality, they don't even know how to say, okay, this is the general message. Can I write it in my own words? So what they now do is that they just copy word for word. You have several people sharing the same messages. Know how all of you thought about something the same way and you wrote the same words the same way. But of course, mostly they don't think about this, they don't see these things, they don't even know. It's unbelievable. It's just crazy. And these things that seem to happen. And of course, I think it shows that they know what is on ground, and they know that Peter Obi is out there touching hearts, touching people. There are people in 2023 that didn't vote for Peter Obi because they felt that, oh, they don't think he had a chance. But now they see it was not the way they thought. But if you look at their own camp, most of the people that even voted for them are no longer willing to vote for them. Tinubu was able to rig election because he got a critical number. The question now is he going to get that critical number that is needed to rig election again? Is that something that he might be getting, or it is something that, he will not be getting? So that's also something, that they just have to think about, and they're working on, they're going on about it. Just a moment to say, I'm just trying here to get this particular, to be able to see if I can find that tweet where this person was saying that, hey, this is what is noticing. Is it the fact that these people cannot think for themselves, where they're just giving their messages and they are putting it on messages against, Mr. Peter Obi? I'm just trying to see, but I think maybe along the way it has just okay, yeah, I think I see it here. Yes. So this was a person. It was Uptown Lagos. That's the name of his handle. He said, wait, is it that these guys can't have an independent of thoughts, but must be pre-written WhatsApp group propaganda? So there was someone, he said, anytime Southeast has competent and sellable candidate for president, other tribes, I'm not even going to finish this whole thing because it's just so denigrating. There's no need, but just what I'm going to say to you is that watch out for a lot of those propaganda. And as we go into the 2027, expect more of it. They're doing everything to talk down on Peter Obi. They're doing everything, to denigrate him. They're doing everything to make it look as if he's not a threat to them. But in their minds, they know he's a threat. And they're already working on that. And Ife Salako here said, I'm surprised you don't know that these mobs lack the capacity to put their brains to use. Else, who goes to blame a presidential candidate for the woes of a nation when there's one who claims to be president? And that's the ironic thing. They are blaming Peter Obi for the hardship that they are seeing now. Oh, God. Somebody rigged the election, entered there doing. If it was Mr. Peter Obi that was sworn in, I mean, we all hold him, and this nonsense is happening. We all hold him accountable. We drag him like small child. No, nobody has loyalty to an individual. We have loyalty to our nation. But right now, you voted for someone. You say Naomi local. He has local. He didn't even win. He local his way into it, and yet he's doing the wrong thing. And you're still blaming someone else. Someone else said because they know that their oga don't have anything to offer, so the idea is to keep the masses distracted with PO issue till 4 years, so that before people realize what's happening, the tenure is already over. And then someone says Nigeria is actually a funny, a funny country to be on. And for me, also, one of the things that I find really annoying is how citizens of Nigeria just have this ease with which they come and meet their fellow citizens and make demands, but they don't do the same to people that supposedly they voted into office or rigged their way into office. The people who are in a place where they are managing their affairs, that's one thing that I find extremely irritating. And at this stage in my life, I'm like, now I will no longer make it accessible for people to just come in and make demands that they want to do. One of the person that posted that identical messages, denigrating Peter Obi. Somebody talked about, he said he called, I don't even want to mention his name. It's just I mean, no need. He said this it person doesn't know what he's doing to himself. I know he does not have a future, but the level of slavery they put him, even his child will not be able to liberate themselves. If they had that attribute, they won't be supporting APC in the first instance. That's what someone is saying now. And then Dr. Emeka Mekazi Agu says, damn, this shows how they are fixated on Obi and afraid of the range of white support he attracts without any financing. After there was WhatsApp hate group, I do copy and paste. Unfortunately, you see more of it in the coming days, weeks, and months. And I can tell you, like this person said, unfortunately, there will be more of it. At this stage, really, I don't think it's a stage we as citizens should just sit back and say, oh no, we are waiting for candidates to be the one to safeguard their votes, to be the one to do the work. We citizens need to do the work. We citizens need to put in the work. We citizens have to stand up, and be heard and be seen and ensure that whatever it is that we are doing, we are ensuring that our votes count. Our votes will count and we make them count. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for always supporting. Please, please, please don't forget, Nigeria is worth fighting for. Yeah. I know some of you like feel like no, nothing can be done. Don't worry, it's worth it. It's better to fight and fail than never to have fought. Bye.